All right, guys, I want to read you guys some. I asked, is the Underground Railroad book true? Listen to this. Not history. The Underground Railroad is a great story in American history. People, both black and white, formed a secret network that helped enslaved African Americans escape from freedom. Unfortunately, a lot of what we learned is not true. You heard what I said? So, what's the real truth about the Underground Railroad? I had to go and do my research because for them to put home a $20 bill when you had people like Malcolm X, you had Nate Turner, you had Moses. Since y'all talking about y'all got pictures, you know what I'm saying? Well, what about the ancient people? It didn't make sense to me. Why would they want to put a woman on her? But I just told you half of that shit ain't even true. So what's the truth? What civil war was they fighting? It wasn't ours. Alrighty, so I just seen a video of a 9-year-old young baby getting maced by police. Not only that, it was 9 police on the scene. What the fuck do y'all not understand? Is that there is a war going on and you don't know it's a war. They looking at that 9-year-old baby as if she's an adult. You want to know why? Because they're scared of us. They know what the fuck is going on. Y'all get mad about the shit that I say, but it's real. I just had a vision when I got up this morning about 20 police officers. My spirit said, go look up the book of Maccabees. Why the book of Maccabees? Because you don't know about the wars that we was in. The only thing you know about is some of the shit. But if you don't know we at war whether you want it or not. But it's finna be voluntary, involuntary. It's time to start speaking to the Most High.
So the white man is enacting a story all over the world. We left our homes and flooded the world. We smothered culture. We smothered knowledge. We erased history and rewrote it our way. Myself, my grandfather is 100% Ashkenazi Jewish. Claiming to be Jewish, Ashkenazi Jewish is just a conspiracy. White men claiming to be of tribes of Israel when I'm Germanic. You know, I have no ties to Israel, no ties to Judaism. You know, except loosely written history that's been whitewashed over for centuries, and you know,
from the Renaissance.
Oh yeah, right. You wipe everything clean. It's funny how exactly the Renaissance. It's this rebirth, but it's white rebirth. I think at the same exact time the Renaissance is happening, Columbus is sailing to America and committing.
Wow, I never seen so many insecure people on TikTok. A lot of you guys don't know that your actions are speaking so loud, and we know that there's something going on within you because you have to show your ass or your titties, or you have to talk negative towards someone. Or like me, I just be talking shit. But that's not the point. The point is, stop showing all your flaws on social media. Because when you meet people and they don't see your social media, that's what they're going to look at you as. You're not going to have an identity anymore because your identity has been shaped by your actions. Your actions don't shape your identity. That's why the best wars are fought in silence. You should learn that from the people that's been fighting with us out loud the whole time. That part. Boy, get your special ed ass off my goddamn feet with that motherfucking bullshit. That's you. If you want to be a Gentile, please feel free to do so. I know who the fuck I am. I know who my fathers are. And David is also a part of the Israelites. So don't you know it was 12 tribes? Damn, did you not think they had kids? Damn, you so motherfucking slow and then want to come on here with this egotistical ass bullshit, man. Miss me with that. It is what it is. Go do your research. You just pulling shit out the Bible. What? Just like pulling, what are you doing? Pulling rabbits out the hat? Because you go to certain parts of the Bible? Dude, read the whole book. Not just what you want to read. Get on my motherfucking feet with that bullshit. Nigga, do you not know who I am? I'm not no fucking Hamite. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking Shemitic. You know the ones that you anti-Shemitic motherfuckers be talking about? Don't come at me with your boy George ass bullshit. Go sit in the corner like a good little boy. Matter of fact, get ready to ride on the back of the motherfucking bus. Matter of fact, get ready for us to throw water and shit on you while you in it, while you trying to segregate our motherfucking restaurants with y'all bullshit. See how the tables turn? Welcome to motherfucking Black History Month, bitch. Keep fucking with me. Don't come on my page with that bullshit. Cause you don't got no motherfucking dick. You shrimp dick having motherfucker. Come on my page with this bullshit. I ain't scared of you. Nigga, you done met your motherfucking match today. I know what the fuck I'm talking about with your little ibbity, that's all folks looking ass. Get off my goddamn page.
Says they have a program now for black creatives, an incubator.
Man, fuck Tic Toc and the horse they rode in on. These hoes always thinking that we need them. We ain't never needed y'all. Remember, y'all invaded our space. We ain't never come in and invaded yours. But what you fail to realize, the only reason Tic Toc is hot is because we own it. We the people, not you. Y'all don't have no entertainment. We are the entertainment. Why you think they paying us more than they paying you? Y'all just got this network. We have the actual gross. You feel me? So before you get on here trying to downplay us, talking about, yeah, you gonna teach us how to use the system. Bitch, we ain't in your system. Nigga, this is the rising of Jacob. Yeah, the rising of Jacob. So get in your motherfucking place and learn, bitch. Why am I so angry right now? I ain't angry. And you calling me stupid. You calling me all these names. And you don't even know who your daddy is. You just gave me two different daddies. Is your daddy Italian or is your daddy Mexican? Because see, sweetie, I'm the real Semitic. Yeah, the Jews that you keep putting on TV, those are not the real ones. We are them. And welcome to Black History Month. So keep fucking with me and I'm going to show you. Matter of fact, I'm going to teach you some things. Because evidently you don't even know who you are. You got two daddies. That sounds like some fruity shit, don't it? But that's what you just told me. So make sure you get your facts right before you start coming at me. Because Mexican or whatever, your skin tells a lot about you. And matter of fact, Mexicans and Italians are not even the real people. So the Mexicans are called Issachar. I'm still doing my research on the Italians. So get your motherfucking mind right, because you're not it. Guys, you got to learn your history. This is the thing. This is not our history. This is the history that they done gave us. So when I went and did my research on Harriet Tubman, when they said a conductor, but see, this is the part y'all didn't understand. I started paying attention to the content of the words. What it is that the slaves that were trying to get free, she was bringing them back. That's what that meant. She was over a train. So they trying to make it look like, oh, she helped the black people escape. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. The ones that escaped, she brought them back. That's what I was getting from the dialogue that I was reading. And when they said that she was a spy, she was a nurse, she was all this thing. But see, they didn't teach us that. They told us that she helped free slaves. No, she didn't. When they said anti-slavery, that means that she was against us. I tell you, boy, we got so many coons out here. It's ridiculous. And they praising the coons because they putting them on money. To be honest, I don't know how you make money off of her. I really don't. So, you might want to ask the other creators on her. They probably know, but I don't. So, oh well. Sorry about that. It said that we start the first day of Black History Month with a 9-year-old child who had a mental illness. And the police were called. Instead of the police asking her about her mental health, they handcuffed her and put her in the back of the car. They treated her like she was a criminal. Now, mind you, this is what you guys don't understand about the Gentiles. Matter of fact, about the people that we deal with. They're not even people. They're not even human. See, now we're finna get into some real stuff. And I'm sorry to say this. Because humans don't hurt other humans. If you are human. So what you just did was, or made us aware of, is that you don't have no conscience. You are not a people. And I'm going to tell you guys this. Go do your research. The fake Jews over there just hired over 100,000 police officers. Why? Because they're trying to put us back in captivity. Oh, you're not very smart. Because then you say that you was mixed with Italian and Mexican. I don't read minds. However, your dad is not a Mexican. He's a Spaniard. See how ignorant you are, but you want to come at me and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. So both of your parents are immigrants. Yeah, that part. So before you start calling me names, know what the fuck you talking about. I'm not misguided. Oh, I'm very well aware of what's going on. See, the false information or the false history that was taught by your people? Yes, your people. I'm not that fucking stupid. How about this? Let's go ahead and have a history lesson. Do you know who conquered the Americas? First it was the Spaniards. Then when the Spanish, then it was the French. That's why in Louisiana you should know that. Oh, and then I'm not done. Oh, the Dutch. Oh, yes, the Dutch. And the British as well. So before you come to me about giving history lessons, motherfucker, know your history. Because you don't even know who the fuck you are. Go back to...
Sit back. Sit back. Come on. This is your last chance.
If this doesn't arouse you, if this doesn't make you angry, if this don't tell you that you live by the sword or you die by the sword, I don't know what to tell y'all. They went for our men first, our women second, and our children. Now, I read the book of Maccabees, and it was telling us about the wars that we went through because you was never taught about the wars. While y'all getting on y'all knees praying for material things, I need you to get on your knees and tell God to prepare you for war. Because that's what he's doing. What you guys don't understand is about the coming of the Most High, y'all, is that you're going to have to be ready because he's coming here spiritually first before he comes here physically. So he's waking you up. Get ready. It don't matter how this go, but you're going to have to get ready. You're going to either do it involuntary, voluntary.
You're saying that we never did anything.
This
Let me
part.
tell you what we actually did. Because
Okay.
the history they teach you in this country, that history is just the history of you as a slave, as you people as a slave. They don't
That
want you
part
to
I
know
know.
who you were, who your people were before y'all become slaves.
Okay.
Let me tell you, when African tribes became aware of what the white man was doing, when they came back to get more people, we actually went to war with them. We killed them. And then those who
Wait,
survived, they came back. They went and they teamed
I
up
wasn't
with
taught
France,
this
Spain,
at all.
British, and Germans. And they came back and they colonized us. Why you think in Africa, why you think I speak French?
That
Why?
makes sense.
Why you think in Guinea they speak Spanish?
That
Why
makes
you think
sense
they
too.
speak English in South Africa?
Okay.
All right, guys. So the Most High, he want us to call on him now. He woke me up at 3:45 this morning. And this is the message that he gave me. He said, do not call him Jesus because that is not his name. His name is Yah, Yahshua, Elohim. You can call him Hashem. You can call him I Am. He want us to call him that song that was created by Donna Lawrence, Deliver Me. Y'all don't listen to the words, but the Most High was telling you a message, and it wasn't for everybody. It was for the Hebrews. Listen to this. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. He's talking to us, guys. All this stuff that's happening, he's just trying to get you to pray. So who the fuck you think you talking to? Baby, I'm the child of the Most High, and a lot of us are. Oh, you're going to pay, because guess what's happening right now? God is hardening your heart. And if you want to go find that, you can go find that in the book of Exodus. You can start at chapter 13, where he started knocking y'all ass off. So don't get mad what is about to happen. God hardened his heart. Yahshua hardened his heart. Keep hardening his heart, because they don't know the detriment that they're about to pay. I don't fear no man. The only person I fear, or the only spirit I fear, is the Most High. So we are old. Oh, and you're going to pay. Matter of fact, you're going to pay, and you're going to get off our land. See, they don't talk about that, do they? They don't tell you what's really going on, because your news don't want to freak y'all the fuck out. Oh, they know exactly what's going on. Racial slurs. We didn't create race. We didn't create none of this stuff. Everything that we do is created by the government or by a culture of people that destroyed, killed, and pillaged another people. So please get off my page with this bullshit about racial slurs. There's no such thing as racial slurs. What it is a such thing as a fucked up language, because English ain't even a language. You took us away from our original language. So now we got to go read books to find out what the words actually meant, because the words that you giving us don't mean shit. So don't come to me about some bullshit and about no racial shit, because racist, aka racist, comes from the word race. So go do your fucking research. That ain't even a real word. This is how slow y'all ass is. That's what happened when y'all have too much money. You become dumb as shit. That part. Funky ass. Alright, so I see I'm starting to become under attack by a lot of you.
Black Lives Matter. I feel sorry for you. Do you really believe you have a black life? Do you want me to read to you the meaning of black? Who called you black? Shouldn't you have rejected that from the beginning? A contradiction, a bundle of contradiction. You refuse Negro and nigger, but that's what black is. So you took the English version. Negro means black. And you know what black is? Tell me, have you ever seen black? Do you know the meaning of black? Black means the absence of color. Absence of color. Absence of good. Absence of light. Absence of direction.
I know a man was written long ago, sent down by the greatest ape of all, our lawgiver. Cornelius, come here. Reach into my pocket. Read to him the 29th scroll, 6th verse.
Beware the beast man, for he is the devil's pawn. Alone among God's primates, he kills for sport, or lust, or greed. Yea, he will murder his brother to possess his brother's land. Let him not breed in great numbers, for he will make a desert of his home and yours. Shun him. Drive him back into his jungle lair, for he is the harbinger of death.
I found nothing in the cave to alter that conception of man, and I still...
Book, Black Jews in Africa and the Americas, he writes, and I quote, "The idea that the Jews were black persisted into the 19th century." And he goes on to say, 19th century physical anthropologists in general assumed that Jews had a close racial, that is blood connection with blacks. You see, in...
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, sometimes you have to just distance yourself from social media because this shit can consume you. However, let's talk. Ladies, learn words. Stop using the word independent. Go do your research on the word independent. If you want a man or a good man, you might want to use the word self-sufficient. Because when you tell a man that you're independent, you don't conform to authority. And man is a form of authority. God is a form of authority. So if God made man in his image, he's a form of authority. If you tell a man that you're self-efficient, that means that you can take care of yourself however. Hey, if he want to take care of you too, he have that opportunity to do so. So you just have to be careful with the words that you say. And I want to talk about that Sunday. Let's talk about words. Words have power. That's why they took so much time to change our language, because they changed our words. They don't mean the same thing. All right, guys. Some of you guys don't know what police are. Police are slave catchers. Go do your research on the history of slaves. If you pay attention, they use the word property. Back in those days, what were we? Property. Now that it's 2020, what are they trying to do? They're trying to protect property. They're doing the same thing, but they're doing it in a different way. Back then, it was people. Now, it's buildings. It is businesses, homes. That's why they do slave catching. Call them by their name. They're not police officers. They're slave catchers. They're slave dwellers. They're slave demons. They're slave everything. Call them police by their name. Slave catchers. Go do your research on what a slave catcher is. Because a lot of you guys don't know. And you don't know what you're fighting because you don't study what you're fighting. Remember, just like martial arts, you have to study your components. All right, guys, so they've been lying to us about where Jerusalem is. They've been lying to us about everything. Even the Bible is saying things backwards, but you have to pay attention to it. We keep being taught that we came from Africa. No, the hell we did not. We came from these lands. We have always been on these lands. They have lied to us. What happened was the boats they said that they took us on, they scattered us throughout the world. But they always like to use Africa. We are not from Africa, guys. Stop letting these people give you these false doctrines. We have always been here. They don't tell you about the revolution and the wars when they got here. They keep telling you like we was some old soft-ass people. No, we wasn't. We was fighting. We was doing a lot of stuff. They changed the books to fit their narrative. Pay attention. Alrighty, so this is to the Caucasians, Edomites, Tarshish, Chisholm, Europeans, Italians, whatever y'all names are. You keep talking about a black man has a gun when he's unarmed. And you thought we was that dumb. We know what y'all talking about. You talking about the black man's dick. The D-I-C-K. It's going to annihilate you. This world is going to go back to its original form. Yes, it is. And there's nothing that you can do to stop it. So you can do all the killing that you want. You can lock all the black men up that you want. But it still ain't going to happen. Because guess what? Now it's your turn to drink up the cup. So just remember, have that same energy when our black people are chasing you down in the streets and shooting you like animals. Checkmate. Alrighty, guys. So let me tell y'all the truth about the free world. Alrighty, so Trump was actually in office for the Caucasians, right? He was their queen or whatever you want to call it. So what happened was when he was removed from office, they knew they was going into captivity. But nobody caught on to that because of all the code words that was being used in the process of Trump being in office. They know what I mean by free world. Black people, you don't know what I mean by free world. Some of these conversations are actually not to you, but I know what's going on. So when I talk about the free world, it's not about us. It's about them. That's where we come in the role change. Jacob is on top and they're on the bottom. They know that. Why you think they're not talking about what's going on in Israel right now? I thought that was a real Israel. Alright, guys. So they don't want to tell y'all what's going on over there in Israel. You know, they ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing about the Grecians. They ain't saying nothing about the Palestinians. They ain't saying nothing about them fake ass Jews over there. They don't want to tell you because they fighting like hell. They ain't telling you that they killing each other. They don't want to tell you that. Y'all was thirsty. Now y'all got the cup. Y'all thought this wasn't going to happen to you. Where y'all Jesus Christ at? Where y'all Jesus at? Because a lot of you guys don't know it's two Jesuses in the Bible. Did you know that? Did y'all not know that? It's two Jesuses in the Bible. So that's why when you have to read it in its proper context. And for the ones that are continuing to read and following his ways, you better stop. Even Jesus will tell you, the real one tell you, don't follow me, but follow the Father. Reach out to him. So quit lying. It's two Jesuses in the Bible. Yep. You know that martial law has been declared in a lot of places. Russia, Israel, Europe, China. Yeah, why y'all not telling everybody what's going on? Y'all trying to keep this secret. It ain't no secret no more. We know what's going on. We know y'all let martial law. And you think martial law ain't over here in the United States? It actually is. They just don't parade it around. If you notice, Stephen Darby had said something very important. He said that the Israel will be trodden down by the Gentiles. People don't pay attention to that. America was trodden down by the Gentiles, aka Israel. They've been lying to you guys about where Israel is. Israel is not over there in that dry ass land. They trying to get you to forfeit your land so they can steal it. They've been doing it for years. 400, remember? All right, guys, I want to read this to you guys. It's Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Guys, listen to this. This is Matthew chapter 5 and 17. It says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. The reason he's telling us that, if you go read Deuteronomy, when I just read, it tells you about the commandments. And he just transferred it into laws. So the commandments are the laws that we're supposed to follow. So you better get in line, Israel. It's our time. All right, guys, I got something to share with you guys. This is why they won't release black men and women from out of jail for selling weed, right? They have made it actual legal. However, because they changed the name of the product, the reason they won't release the black men and women is because it's under its original name. However, they don't call it that. They call it CBD or they call it hemp. That's why they won't release the black men and women that were locked up for this drug, right? Now, in the state of Oregon, Oregon has actually made it legal to smoke any kind of drug. Opioids, crack, the powder, dope, whatever. Ice, meth. It is actually legal in Oregon. However, they will not release our black men and women from selling weed. But you laced our communities up with that bullshit. Not only that, our communities are still suffering.